your boy Obz here. Guess what? Saturday. We're going to do affirmations on Saturdays. But your boy in a little bit of a dilemma, a little pickle. I was backing out of the driveway today and I was like, gosh, you know what? Let me go and get to work. Didn't do my checks and balances. I'm backing out of the driveway. Go over a little bump. I said, man, what in the world? I ran over something. I said, dang, no way. Ran over my laptop. I'm like, dang. I said, I knew that I shouldn't have put that bag by my car. Broke routine, you know, and a little bit of a frenzy. Not broke routine. I was, getting everything ready. I was waiting on my wife to get ready for work, so I was waiting on her to get the rest of her stuff down. But since I woke up early, I'm kind of like in limbo, because when she's ready to take stuff down, I got to be ready, right? But I didn't want to just stand around and just twiddle my thumbs. And I really couldn't get into anything, so I packed my laptop up, took it outside, and I was going to sit it on top of the car. I said, no, the top of the car is wet. Now I'm just sit it right here by the side of the car. So I sat it by the back tire, and I was like, man, no, I don't think I should sit it right here. I may forget it, right? And then I said, man, my brain, no, you ain't going to forget it, man. It's right here. You can see it, right? You can see it. So I left it right there, knowing I did it like 2 times. On the car, on the ground, on the car, on the ground. I like almost never sit anything on the ground. But that logic there was so many things going on in my mind that's breaking outside of that routine. And so, but my inner man, my intuition was telling me, right? But kind of, reason it out. Oh man, no big deal. We got to keep moving. We got to keep making stuff happen. So anyway, shot the video and stuff. Realized the time, get in a little hurry, jumped in the car, ready to pull out, and boom, ran over my laptop. So already what goes in your mind. First I was saying, man, I just ran over. I ain't no use taking it out, looking at it, right? Because it's shot. Then I said, no, I'm gonna take it out and look at it. I'm gonna go for the no, right? I'm not gonna be stuck in that gray area. Pulled it out. Of course, it didn't come on. I'm pretty sure it's shot because I saw some cracks in it. The screen's not cracked, but I think that board is. If the screen was cracked, it's something else. So anyway, so now my mind go to, okay, yeah, it's gonna cost me some cheese. My son's laptop had been messing up anyway. I was thinking about taking it over. My daughter been trying to get me to buy a Pro, Apple MacBook Pro. So the money's involved, right? But, that's why I want to kind of share that with you, because now the stuff that we've been learning, the stuff that I've been learning, I got to put that to the test. Because looking at what's the one thing that I can do that's such by doing it, make everything else easier and necessary. Since I'm on my way to work, I'm going to have to focus on work. Because it's going to be what it's going to be. Even though I work off of that, at work, I got a lot of stuff on there that I got set up for my business, all that stuff as far as you know how it is. We got stuff in there. That's why I make you don't want to change or migrate or anything like that. But I'm going to focus on taking care of my clients, because if I can take care of enough clients, then it'll make replacing a laptop easier or unnecessary. You see what I'm saying? It should apply, right? It should apply to everything. Hold that up. I don't know if you can see me on that. It's kind of hard. But it should apply to everything. That question should apply to everything. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm still going to go with the plan that I got laid out. I'm still going to go for my nose. I'm still going to take care of my clients. As for the computer at work, we always have spares. I've left mine at home before. So I just grab a spare, right? So I grab a spare and use it at work, and then we'll figure this rest out later. We got enough computers. It's not like the end of the world, right? But it just lets you know you want to stay agile, you want to stay nimble in case something happens, you know. So the one thing I can do is to get right back focused, because I already got a plan laid out. And that's what that the one thing is in that GPS, is to point you in the right direction. As long as you know where you're going, when you get these apparent obstacles that kind of pop up along the way, these setbacks, it don't throw you all off, because you still got the major direction still in place. And so that's what I'm gonna keep leaning towards. I'm gonna keep going towards it. And I just want to kind of share that with you, you know. So what are my plans now? As far as the laptop, I'm on the way to work. I'm gonna be thinking about it for sure. You know, I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna plug it up anyway and see what's going on. I'm gonna have to keep my mind in check, because I know anytime any little lull come in, I may want to go and look on eBay or something like that and see what a replacement motherboard would be for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, put my hands to it. You know, to see what the feasibility of it is. But back to my affirmations. Apparent obstacles vanish upon my approach. I come into this world already financed by God with all that I need or want already on my pathway. I was gonna shoot this guy a picture of this thing, but I'm gonna let him handle that himself. I can't do it all for him. But another thing I'm trying to do here as well too is I'm working with my son. You know, talking to people in the street. Talking to people in the street, you know what I'm saying, is that's gonna be the street right there. And it's easy. You know, but you know, when you ask somebody to do something, as they say they want to be accountable, there's another little part in me that I see that I'm trying to work out as well too. And I don't want to come on and make it awkward, because if somebody say, hey, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that, and then you try to hold them accountable to it, the next time they see you, I've slacked up on reminding them. Because my face by itself reminds them. But I don't want to be so awkward that they start avoiding me. You know, be that person that oh man, the first thing he gonna ask me about is if I did this, if I did that, and then they'll start to feel a certain type of shame. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to shame anybody. But guess what? In the 4 agreements, I can't take it personally. Ain't nothing that I'm doing that's making them ashamed. It's the assumptions that they're making in their mind. It's their own thoughts that's making them ashamed. I like that. I like that. That's coming out. Okay. So I just got to keep sowing, right? I got to keep sowing, and then make sure that they're not. It's not my. You know, I can't. As long as I'm not shaming them with my words, then I can't be concerned about if they feel ashamed. I still need to sow that into them. It's something they still need, right? Right? The only reason I'm bringing that up, because people at work, they don't have to go home with me. But when working with my son now, I see him a lot more often. And so maybe I just lay that out, because I know I'm trying to get him on the right track, get his plans and stuff going, and keep him motivated, you know what I'm saying, moving forward with the skills that I'm learning. I'm trying to help him out with that. And I'm looking back. I got my hand to the plow, and I'm looking back, because I know he hears me. But it's that fine line. I may have to get a little tough. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm working out. So I told him we're going to talk on Sunday. We don't have to work. I want to keep his head right. Because this is one of these things that you could be around, like we're in the richest country in the world. I don't know, people, but no matter what country you're in, if you got any kind of freedom, then you're rich. This they say for the name of Jesus. That's one of the first responders said a little prayer for. But anyway, no matter where you are, if you got the freedom and you got a phone, you looking at this, then you got some freedom and you got some access. So you in a place where you can make a difference. And you can be around all this technology, all this information, all these resources, and not take advantage of them, but want to take advantage of them. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where we are. You know, I got all this stuff around the house, but I can't make them read it. You know, I can mention it to them, but I can't make them read it. But that's what I want to do this weekend. That's another challenge in my life, is that communication. You know, I want to be impeccable with my word. I want my speech to be right. And I want to just instill these bags in them early. But guess what? We got time, right? I ain't got to put my hand to the plow and see what rows I've already cut, and then pat myself on the back for cutting such crooked rows, perfectly crooked rows, right? That's what we end up doing, cutting perfectly crooked rows. But that's the way life is. But what I wanted to just share that with you, my dilemma, my laptop, man, it's got to be shot right. So, good thing I wrote some stuff down. Yeah, your boy wrote a lot of stuff down. I wrote a lot of my stuff down. So really it's just resetting and putting in new passwords. Well, I'll let you know how that goes. It's your boy Opsy. Just want to drop that on you. That when a challenge come up, you just ask yourself the question. Because I've been asking the question on TikTok every morning. What's the one thing that I can do that's such by doing it, make everything else easier or unnecessary? And then I just plug in that laptop in there. What's the one thing I can do about my laptop situation? And that made me focusing back on the one thing. Just taking care of my clients, getting back on my GPS and keep doing that. Even though it seems like it's going to slow down, I'm going to catch back up. It's your boy Opsy. I'm out.